Literacy North Halton has been established agency, not-for-profit, in the Georgetown, Acton and Milton areas, and we operate as an adult learning center. Why they would want to support Literacy North Halton and our adult learning center is that it's a gift of life. It provides our community with the strength of success.
What inspired me to volunteer? Well, many years ago I taught in the community college system. And of the 19 women in the class, 2 were illiterate. And it made me realize, or maybe think about, how do these women function? I just was floored by it, and it just stayed with me, and I thought, someday I'd like to help people like that.
I believe firmly that everybody deserves the right to know how to read and to know how to understand what they're reading, the comprehension part of it. So when I found out what the organization is about, I thought, okay, I want to be a part of this, and took the tutor training and then started on my journey with my students.
The volunteer role was to help tutor somebody about reading and writing and math. And the thought of not being able to read or write was very sad to me because I love to read. So I thought, well, maybe I can help somebody get on that path.
The role as a volunteer that I play now is what I call office volunteer. I'm a presence for the association here, and I might help with photocopying, or if people have questions about, I can't be here next week, who do I call, that sort of thing.
I have the privilege of coming and spending time with my student and read together, and if she's having trouble reading a word, then I help her. And it's being there with her and spending time with her and learning from her as she learns.
Pretty much everybody on the board helps out with fundraising activities. So in my working life, I do project management and graphic design. So I help with those elements of the fundraising we do, the events, and am on the board providing guidance to the organization as a whole.
We're part of the board, and the board of directors look at the fiduciary responsibility and ensuring that our services will always stay essential to our learners, as well as in a nice environment for our tutors and our fellow volunteers.
What I enjoy most about volunteering is seeing people come in and see them grow, and sometimes you see them, they're struggling, and over the weeks and months you see them happy again.
One thing that I think is awesome is that depending on what their accomplishments have been, they have awards for students. And my student received an award, so that was pretty special.
At the end of one lesson, after going over 4-letter words endlessly, he asked me if I could write a text for him on his phone because he couldn't do it himself. And the text was to his mother, wishing her a happy birthday. And I thought, that's a big deal. Not just for me, sorry, but for him too, and very important.
I don't think people realize that 20% of people are functionally illiterate. That means they may be able to read a few words, but they can't manage, they can't read well, they can't read well enough for many jobs today, and it holds them back. Having a literate population makes a huge difference in the community.
It's still something adults are not really willing to always reveal. So when you have something that people keep private from their families, from their employers, from their children, then you need an organization that is available to them where they can come and people respect their privacy, but help them.
Volunteers are hugely important and in fact are vital to a community. We could not run a community without volunteers.
Take the time, take the tutor training, because the rewards are so significant. It's well worth your time and effort, and it's so rewarding.